Question 1. What is AWS? Answer. AWS, Amazon Web Services, is a platform to provide secure cloud services, database storage, offerings to compute power, content delivery, and other services to help business level and develop. Question 2. What are the key components of AWS? Answer. The fundamental elements of AWS are: Route 53, a DNS web service, easy email service. It permits addressing email utilizing RESTful API request or through normal SMTP. Identity and access management. It gives heightened protection and identity control for your AWS account. Simple storage device or S3. It is warehouse equipment and the well-known widely utilized AWS service. Elastic Compute Cloud EC2, it affords on-demand computing sources for hosting purposes. It is extremely valuable in trouble of variable workloads. Elastic Block Store EBS, it presents persistent storage masses that connect to EC2 to enable you to endure data beyond the lifespan of a particular EC2. CloudWatch, to observe AWS sources, it permits managers to inspect and obtain key. Additionally, one can produce a notification alert in the state of crisis. Question 3. What is the importance of buffer in Amazon Web Services? Answer. An elastic load balancer ensures that the incoming traffic is distributed optimally across various AWS instances. A buffer will synchronize different components and makes the arrangement additional elastic to a burst of load or traffic. The components are prone to work in an unstable way of receiving and processing the requests. The buffer creates the equilibrium linking various apparatus and crafts them effort at the identical rate to supply more rapid services. Question 4. What is the way to secure data for carrying in the cloud? Answer. One thing must be ensured that no one should seize the information in the cloud while data is moving from point one to another, and also there should not be any leakage with the security key from several storerooms in the cloud. Segregation of information from additional companies' information and then encrypting it by means of approved methods is one of the options. Question 5. Name the several layers of cloud computing. Answer. Here is the list of layers of the cloud computing: PaaS, Platform as a Service IaaS, Infrastructure as a Service SaaS, Software as a Service. Question 6. Explain, can you vertically scale an Amazon instance? How? Answer. Surely, you can vertically estimate on Amazon instance. During that, twist up a fresh massive instance than the one you are currently governing, delay that instance and separate the source web's mass of server and dispatch next. Quit your existing instance and separate its source quantity. Note the different machine ID and connect that source mass to your fresh server. Also, begin it repeatedly. Study AWS training online from real-time experts. Question 7. What are the components involved in Amazon Web Services? Answer. There are 4 components involved and are as below. Amazon S3. With this, one can retrieve the key information which are occupied in creating cloud structural design, and amount of produced information also can be stored in this component, that is the consequence of the key specified. Amazon EC2 instance, helpful to run a large distributed system on the Hadoop cluster. Automatic parallelization and job scheduling can be achieved by this component. Amazon SQS, this component acts as a mediator between different controllers. Also one for cushioning requirements, those are obtained by the manager of Amazon. Amazon Simple DB helps in storing the transitional position log and the errands executed by the consumers. Question 8. What is Lambda at Edge in AWS? Answer. In AWS, we can use Lambda at Edge utility to solve the problem of low network latency for end users. In Lambda at Edge, there is no need to provision or manage servers. We can just upload our Node.js code to AWS Lambda and create functions that will be triggered on CloudFront requests. When a request for content is received by CloudFront Edge location, the Lambda code is ready to execute. This is a very good option for scaling up the operations in CloudFront without managing servers. Question 9. Distinguish between scalability and flexibility. Answer. The aptitude of any scheme to enhance the tasks on hand on its present hardware resources to grip inconsistency in command is known as scalability. The capability of a scheme to augment the tasks on hand on its present and supplementary hardware property is recognized as flexibility, hence enabling the industry to convene command devoid of putting in the infrastructure at all. AWS has several configuration management solutions for AWS scalability, flexibility, availability and management. Question 10. Name the various layers of the cloud architecture. Answer. There are 5 layers and are listed below: CC Cluster Controller, SC Storage Controller, CLC Cloud Controller, Walrus NC Node Controller. Question 11. What are the different types of events triggered by Amazon CloudFront? Answer. Different types of events triggered by Amazon CloudFront are as follows: viewer request, when an end user or a client program makes an HTTPS request to CloudFront, this event is triggered at the edge location closer to the end user. Viewer response, when a CloudFront server is ready to respond to a request, this event is triggered. Origin request, when CloudFront server does not have the requested object in its cache, the request is forwarded to Origin server. At this time this event is triggered. Origin response, when CloudFront server at an edge location receives the response from Origin server, this event is triggered. Question 12. Which automation gears can help with spin-up services? Answer. The API tools can be used for spin-up services and also for the written scripts. Those scripts could be coded in Perl, Bash or other languages of your preference. There is one more option, that is pattern administration and stipulating tools such as a dummy or improved descendant. A tool called scal_r can also be used, and finally we can go with a controlled explanation like a write scale. Question 13. What is an AMI? How do I build one? Answer. AMI holds for Amazon Machine Image. It is efficiently a snap of the source file system. Products appliance servers have a BIOS that shows the master drive report of the initial slice on a disk. A disk form though can lie any place physically on a disk, so Linux can boot from an absolute position on the EBS warehouse interface. Create a unique AMI at beginning, rotating up an instance from a granted AMI, later uniting combinations and components as needed. Comprise vary of setting delicate data over an AMI. Learn Salesforce online. For instance, your way credentials should be joined to an instance, later spin up. Among a database, mount an external volume that carries your MySQL data. Next spin up. Actually enough. Question 14. What are the main features of Amazon CloudFront? Answer. Some of the main features of Amazon CloudFront are as follows: device detection, protocol detection, geo-targeting, cache behavior, cross-origin resource sharing, multiple origin servers, HTTP cookies, query string parameters, custom SSL. Question 15. What is the relation between an instance and AMI? Answer. AMI can be elaborated as Amazon Machine Image, basically, a template consisting software configuration part. For example, an OS, applications, application server. If you start an instance, a duplicate of the AMI in a row is an unspoken attendant in the cloud.